I'll start up here and go down. All right? Middle gluteal, the big one. That's your gluteus maximus in you humans. Okay? This one here that's the middle gluteal, superficial gluteal, taking the tensor fasciae lata muscles and the middle gluteal side, you see a muscle underneath it, that's the deep gluteal. Okay? Middle, superficial, and deep gluteals. If you see me pull the middle away and say, what's that muscle down there? You're going to say deep gluteal. Okay? The big muscle on the outside of your thigh is the biceps femoris. It attaches to this tissue and it sends a branch that has been removed down the outside of the leg. It actually has one origin. It comes from right here. If you felt that, that's that trochanter part of the femur. All the gluteals attached to that. When they contract, it causes the leg to extend. Okay? So that's the biceps femoris. This is the fascia lata. Fascia lata. Just the fascia lata. It happens to be the tendon of insertion of the tensor fascia lata muscles. The tensor fascia lata is two bellies of the muscle and actually includes this, but I wanted you to know that this is kind of considered a little bit separately, especially if you want to get to the sciatic nerve. I don't know if I can do that here. I'll try to. You got to get the vastus lateralis and the biceps, and I'll do that for you tomorrow. And the sciatic nerve, I'll show you that tomorrow. Runs right down the middle. Okay. Now, the one in this is the tensor fascia lata, like this. This has got connective tissue over the top of it, so it's hard to see both bellies. Tensor fascia lata, sartorius, anterior belly. There's the sartorius, the caudal belly. Okay. Now to the inside. Okay, sartorius. If I pick the sartorius up, I do not have this dissected out for you, but that's the vastus medialis, the quadriceps on the inside. This is the vastus lateralis underneath that fascia lata. And then you don't see it, but actually it's probably underneath here. I'll have to get that rectus femoris, goes right down the center. The rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis. If I pull the rectus femoris and the vastus lateralis apart, and I'll do that for you by tomorrow, the one in between the two is what? The little one that's right on the bone in between the lateralis and the medialis. Intermedius, the vastus intermedius, okay? I'll show you that tomorrow. Okay, now, the lower leg. All right? This is the gastroc. I'll start from the front. Cranial tibial, okay, long digital extensor, peroneus longus, small little belly. The little one here is the lateral digital extensor. See that? Very tiny. Okay, this is the superficial digital flexor. Right here. It actually is very intimately attached to the gastroc. This is the medial head, or the lateral head of the gastrocnemius.
Where's it?
Right here. All right. And this is the medial head of the gastrocnemius. Two heads, and they make up the Achilles tendon, which is right there. Okay? Now the inside. Okay. What was this one? Gracilis. This one underneath the gracilis, adductor. This one, pectineus, and then your sartorius. Okay, what's this big vein in this area right here?
Triangle.
Femoral triangle. Okay, and then basically, the only other ones you have to know is by removing the gastroc. Okay, like this, lifting that up. This at an angle is the popliteus or popliteal. This one right here. This one between the superficial digital flexor and the popliteus is a belly of the deep digital flexor. Okay? Questions? Okay, good.